Okay, you folks have been having some issues with my map. I think I found the cause of the conflicts that some of you were having with the crashing and freezing at the start of the game. As you can see, I just started the game up and I'm walking around. Over here you have a cultivator that's actually on FSUK. I'll include that in the link. You got the placeable LMS sheds you can see over there. You got one right over here. You got my milk trailer, which is right over there. Go and walk over here to the door. Just walk up to it, push in, that opens the door, and you've got the Case tractors, the Case 500 series. Can't remember off the top of my head who put on there, but it's in the link. And you can walk over here to the door, you can push M, turn your lights on. Just turn around and you got your lights on. Turn them off. I think that switch is disabled, I'm not sure. It actually come on. There we go, yeah. For some reason that door, the switch at the door is not working right for some reason. But the one over here does work fine on this barn. But that's normal in a barn, in a farmhouse, Some things work, some things don't work, they go bad on you. Anyway, this is how it starts up. Push tab, come here to one of Big Country's new trucks and the Super B, all set up. If you have the DLC, then you're set up here. We just finished this field right here, so we're ready to load this up and haul it out. This is the Trail Tech single. Just hop into this, push X, and turn around, and the ramps will go down. Now with these Trail Tech packs, when you open a ramp, make sure you close that ramp before you close the game and save it. Okay, but if you accidentally do forget to do that, all you gotta do is push X right away when you get into the vehicle and just wait. It'll snap back into place, it'll snap, jump, and hop, and it'll fold back up, it'll close up, and then you'll be able to go about your game and continue. And see, just like that, just load it right up, hop down, hit X, pan out, watch it fold up, and as soon as it completely folds, you'll see it kind of snap, and it'll lock it into place. It'll lock the load down. So you watch right here. Bam. See, now it's all locked into place. And just back it up. If you've got ZZ mirrors like I got, just pop your mirrors out, hop in the dang cab and do it right. If you're in a hurry and you're doing a video, or you want to kind of do it quickly, you can pan this out and look behind you. I'm trying to show off and do this fast, and I'm messing up. Go figure, right? There you go. Hook it up, and you're good to go. And you head out the gate right here. I have top speed set down on these, 79%, simply because my computer is kind of bad, so it starts lagging and starts doing crazy things. I start trying to go too fast, faster than what my computer can handle. So you can see my frame rate is at 7 right now, but that's also because I'm recording. It's usually about 17 or 18 when I'm playing this map. It actually does get down to 14 in some areas that are high poly, and depending on how many mods I have in a certain area. If I have a lot of mods in one area, then I'll have some lag issues and my frame rate will drop down into single digits in some areas. So I've got to make sure I scatter my mods out. And that's why you have plenty of shed space. You got shed space down there at the main farm. You got shed space up here at the cow farm, that direction. You got shed space over at the Best Farm. Now what I was going to do is I got the cultivators and field tools up at the cow farm. I usually keep the combines and whatnot down at the main farm. And then my odds and ends stuff and whatnot I keep over at Best Farm. Yeah, you get down here to the road. There's the PDA map. There's the junction right here. And you just hang a right. Use your blinkers if you got them. And obey the laws, you know. And you put your hazards on and you can see there in the back you got flashers on the trail tech that comes up even if the tractor itself doesn't have hazards or doesn't have beacons on it. You still push your home key and you'll have flashers on your trail tech pack. And I'll hop out of here so that you can see them flashing. On the correct unit. I can also change back to the truck and push 2 and that'll activate big flashers too. But there's no flashers on the header, of course, the DLC pack. It doesn't have the beacon and whatnot on it. And I just load everything down because I was changing my camera control and it's the same as my e-limiter. But I go over and use my mouse and fan out, and that's the right way to do it. That's the way I normally do it. And now everything else, all your trucks and everything are already over here. Not all your trucks. You got one truck at the gas station that just dumped a load of grain from that other field. Now most all of these fields, not all of the fields, but most all of these fields have been hand cut in-game, hand planted in-game, and even the field up in the hill country was hand harvested and left to sit. Same with the hemp field there behind the home farm. Go back through here and turn these off. So just speed it up so I get down here to the end and get into the other combine and show you how to open this field. Now this road wasn't painted in when I had my buddy do the PDA on this, so it's not showing on the PDA as in-game, but you can see that it's here. It's painted right and everything. go ahead and just park this right here, so I can actually get over to the combine faster. Now you see me load one. Now I'll unload one. Here's the grain cart loaded up, already hauled over here, and that's the tractor that I use, which is similar to the one that's on the server, but it's not the same one that's on the server. But it's the exact same tractor that's on the AME dedicated server, except it's different. It's been edited somehow, and it used to be uploaded on American Eagle's modeling, but it wasn't. And yeah, you have to push Y to start this truck. Just unfold the ramp. Now I'm going to deliberately leave this ramp unfolded and save the game and come back and show you guys how to fix the issue if you forget and leave the ramp down. And this goes the same way with the DDR twin header combo trailer. If you leave that unfolded, same thing. You have to just jump in and track the truck that it's hooked up to. And, or if it's unhooked and it's left that way, when you hook up to it, the first thing you do before doing anything else is push X, as long as that tool is selected. So you can put G to get onto that tool once. You only put G once, because then your game is frozen. You can't do nothing. And then you hop into you get it. You put X and get it folded up. It'll snap back into place. So it'll kind of fly around. The physics will go nuts for a minute, but you'll be able to continue playing your game. As long as you remember to fold it up, you won't have too much problem. Now I'm using the high capacity or DLC extended capacity mod found on FSUK. Now you remember you have to change tool back to the combine in order to turn on the system. Go in right back there, or you can go in right here. There's no fences through here. Now, just like the original map, most of the stuff is not static, so it's horseplay friendly. Now you can see you can use M you can use the comma key to change your straw output. Already got the auto combine hooked up and set up and ready to go, and there it goes. See? I just turn it on and turn it loose, and then you'll get the other combine. Now make sure you give it plenty of space between this one and the other combine. Okay? Now we'll give a brief tour PDA wise what's going on in the map. Okay, you always want to change this down to there, change that down to there. There's no withering on the map, so this doesn't matter. But if you want a fast, hard ripening, or normal ripening, or slow ripening, this is how it goes. Okay, this is your PDA map. This is your gravel pit. This is your road to the gravel pit, right down through here. Okay, and it comes on this freeway. Okay, you can, to go this direction, you can get off right there and come around and go up, go underneath and come up on this side, and then you can go that way. If you want to drive this direction, you will come back on, you go this way and go around and board this way. There is no off ramp at the food plant. I did that on purpose. You can still cheat and go across the grass, but the right way to go is down and around, come off the freeway here, go around and go down this direction, and right back here, this is the food plant for your potatoes and sugar beets. Right there is your McDonald's, and then right there is your McDonald's, and then right there across McDonald's, that little dead end road there, is a place where you can sell your asphalt and gravel. Now to sell your sugar beets, it's right there. Okay, there's a sugar right there to sell your, not sugar beets, your cranberries. Okay, down here, I've got this cat set up here. This is the cat, skid steer from FSUK. This is the conveyor belt. This is the cranberry harvester, right there. We'll go ahead and start him up. Get him going here. So he's producing some cranberries, so I can come back in and show you how to deal with that. Just let him go, even though he's going to go through this fence down at the other end and come back out. There's still a headland down there. But we'll let him go. There's your full truck that needs to go dump at your sell point. Sell point for wheat and oats. And we'll go back here to the PDA. Faster. Sell point for wheat, oats, and barley is here. Sell point for wheat, wrap, and the normal crops is you can sell here and here. Sell point for corn and hemp is up here. You can get in this bay right through here. You can get your methanol for the biofuel plant, which is actually down here is your biofuel plant. And right here in your cow yard, you have a feed mixing station. We'll go look at the feed mixing station. Bring it around and kick my head cut off. And I'll get the other thing set up here too and show you how to get some milk. I'll get a truck up here. Here's your feed mixing station. Okay. It takes straw, grass, and silage. Okay. You can put grass or corn in those pits over there. You make silage. Dump your silage into one, dump your straw into another one, then you put grass into another one, and it automatically mixes everything for you. Your help menu back on, and walk up to here, and it shows you your mix ratios. Okay. See, there you go. The auto combine is alive and well. He's going around here, going around this island, and he'll just keep going around and cutting things out as long as you let him. Okay, let's go into here now. Here's the shop. Okay, the shop uses the door trigger, the map door trigger, which is included in the map. You can walk up here to the door. Wait till that HUD pops up right there. Slow down if you're using walk fast mod. Push O, open the door. Okay. You can walk back over here to the side. Walk around the toolboxes. Walk right over here to this button. Find the trigger. Push O. And then it raises and lowers your ramps here. Using the cat pack, like I got here, you can walk up here. You can even get in the truck even while it's up in here. Hop into it, and you can tip your cab. Change tool back to the cab. Use your number pad slash key, and you can roll your cab forward. True full service maintenance shop right here. You actually get down here into the pit. Walk right underneath it. Check everything out. I haven't found a light switch yet in this mod, but there's lights in here, so I don't see why there wouldn't be. And just push O and lower it back down again. It's got triaxial scripts on it. Now these doors here automatically open. And then you got your wash bay. I don't believe it actually works or does anything. It just is there. It does work. I haven't figured out actually how to make it work yet, but all the scripts are in it, so it should be working. It should work. And over here on this side, oops, get my head clear and I can walk out the door. And over here on this side is your elevator. Walk into here, push O, and this whole platform goes up. And you can stand on it and go up with it, I think. Well, maybe not. It's not letting me go up with it. So, you walk around. I think I got up there with it when I was inside the truck. I just jumped into the cab of the truck. That's how I got up there last time. And yep, once your head gets clear of that, you can get out. And you can come around. I thought there was a ladder in here. Yeah, there it is. Ladder, you can get up here to the upper deck parking area. You can store equipment up here, shop equipment. If you're using the damage mod like I do, you can store your service truck up here and whatnot. And you can actually go down. I guess you just got to be in the right spot on the ramp to when it goes up. It was already going up, I guess, and I tried to get on it and I couldn't. So that's that. And that kind of got jammed up on that because all the equipment's in the way there. So when it does that, stop it, back it up. And because of the extended capacity, I've only got 22% here. Up at the cow farm again. Okay, now we're over here at the other place. This is the Mac Pack truck. I didn't include it in the list just because I figured a lot of people already have it in their mods folder. But it's actually one of the mods that I like to use. This is Best Farm. This has got more storage space. This is also where the lowboy is parked, I think. No, I guess I moved it. I'm not sure where it's parked now, but it's in here. Or maybe I sold it and took it out. I may have sold it and took it out. Yeah, you got storage here. This is the standard triggers here. The triggers are marked. This loads corn. Loads wrap and wheat. The trigger is right over here to dump into it. Over here, you have a silage mountain. You can dump silage right here, grass and chaff, and you can pack this down and cover it just like you can a regular silo. And you can see the compacting and everything right here. And you can, of course, put a placeable ramp and load it into your stuff. You can use the excavator and load it also. That's what I like to do with that mountain there, is use the excavator and load it up. And here's all your floodplain. This is all floodplain out here. Okay? And it will flood out. So if you flood something, if you leave something down here in this low valley and forget about it and go do other things, you know, the water will rise and will flood you out. I'm gonna run down over here to the silo farm. I don't know why those icons are out there in the middle of the field like that. I don't know where they're at in the add-on system to put them in the correct places. But that's actually the symbols for the beef and pig production mod. It's similar to the first pig mod that a lot of you are familiar with, but it's a little bit different. You actually have to buy your pigs and then buy your cows. Now I'm probably going to want to sell some stuff here real quick and show you how these work. Okay, this is the beef production system. This is the super silo. Okay, you dump your grain here, okay, and then you fill it over here at the super silo, and that's in the first video. You just select what fruit type you want, and there's your low boy is right there. And there's your cattle trailer. It kind of came in game kind of funky, so you may have the trouble getting it loaded up. Yeah, here's the cow barn. You drive up into this. Okay. Then you push P. And you come over here to your animals. Okay, here's your placeables. Okay, that's the placement maneuver. I got these in here that don't need to be here. This is the garage for service. This is the placeable head station. All your placeable Morton buildings, the fuel trigger, milk trigger and whatnot. Hydro tank, placeable ramp. This is your placeable breeding facility. We'll get into that after a bit. And your placeable sheep facility. Here is beef. So you buy some beef. Let's buy a few beef here. And look, this barn was empty. There was no cows walking around in here. So now you have some cows in here. Okay? Now here's your loading trigger, which is right here by this door. You have to bring your trailer in and jackknife it into the dock there. Take in there and jackknife it between both of those to hit your trigger. Now here you can put corn, wheat, and barley. Over here you put your root crops, which is potatoes and sugar beets, into here. And you dump water into here. And in here, I like to use that one slurry tanker that's on the mod contest from Giants mod hub. And I put that here and I load up my manure into this and haul it all over the place. Now you've got another map, another spot just like that. It works exactly the same way over at the main farm for pigs. Okay, we'll just run through all this here, get over there, run across the mountain. Now this is the field that Big Country was referring to. This one and the one over here behind me of the rolling hills fields in the bottom corner. This is where the old airport used to be. That's kind of took out the airport and put in some fields that kind of remind me of home. Of course, they're not nearly as steep. They're more light rolling hills like Iowa or Wisconsin. Not nearly as steep of the ground as we got here. Well, some places are like right here might be a little bit pretty steep. But this was all done 100% with auto combine. This entire field was harvested with auto combine. All I did was running around with a caser bin and cut it out. In fact, you can see here when you start the map and you've got the image of the trucks loaded up there and this field, you can see me actually farming this field with the auto combines and using that picture in the sample mod map. Your livestock sell point for all your animals is down over there. You can see it on the PDA. It's called Livestock Barn. Okay, and this is potatoes that are in the field right now, partially started to harvest. Okay, there's plenty of crops ready to harvest, so you shouldn't have any problems buying your equipment. There's more placeable sheds here, and this here is the piggery. This is the load spot for the pigs. Storage for your sugar beets and whatnot, sugar beets and potatoes. Here is your tanks for your production mod for the hemp biofuel. You load them up with water. And methanol, and they go right here in this placeable station. Now this stores grass over here, straw over here, cranberries right here, and forage goes right here. Okay. This down here, this silo right here, is a transfer station for chaff. Okay, so if you have corn planted out here in this field, you can dump it right here to this silo as chaff, back your trucks up underneath there, load up the chaff, and then haul that chaff up to the bunker silos or to the BGA, which is up behind the petrol, to make silage. Now there's a mod out that's called Fermenting Silo that I'd like to get for version 2 and get it installed into the map. I just haven't got around to that yet. So I'll keep figuring out how that works and see if I can get that installed at a later time. This is more storage for parking. You can park stuff down here whatever you want. Now to end this video, I'll go ahead and save the game and then come back in game. It takes a while for my computer to load this to even start up, so I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video and I'll come back in and show you the system with the unfolded Trail Tech trailer. Okay, we're back. So we're as you can see, I can move around freely. Hop over this truck, take off without any problems whatsoever. And now as soon as I get into this truck, I'm frozen. Push X and wait. That's all I've done now is I put X and now I'm waiting. See it? It snapped. Now I can move my camera. Now I can start the truck up. And now I can back up. And everything's fine. See how that worked? Okay, now I've taken into account the fact that a lot of you don't have that tractor over there. So what I'm going to do in this version I'm releasing with the way station removed is I'm going to add this tractor for you guys. This John Deere 8440 or 8440. I'm going to put that in game for you to replace that tractor. And I'm also going to do this. I'm going to buy 2 of these and leave them at the store for those of you that don't have the DLC pack. If you have the DLC pack, you don't even need to have these in your folder. Okay, it won't cause any problems. They just won't go. You just have an error in the log saying you can't open these because they don't exist. That's only going to happen at the beginning of your first game. After you save it and go back into your game, you won't have that error no more. Okay. One more thing I wanted to show you. We're going to run up there and take care of that. Actually, I'm good. Starting to lag a little bit because my memory's lagging. I can see that. So I'll try to get over here quickly. Show you this one last thing. I'm gonna pause the video while I get over there. Okay, this is your dam. Okay, this is fully full. You can even walk across the dam and water's level is low. Now there's two ways you can fill that dam. You can use the cat pack and haul sand and dump it right here. Or you can drive up with your truck and walk up to this guy. Slow down so you can actually walk up to it without walking through him. Walk up to this guy and buy some sand. Okay? Or you just walk and you can walk up to him again and you can see your percentage of build. It's 89% full. Okay, now as you can see, it's just rising up. Say, okay, you know, and pretty soon it'll be at 100%. And now that dam will eventually wear out. It'll get washed away. Those sandbags will get washed away, and that dam will recede all the way down. That we can speed up the clock here. In fact, I think I've got a couple of videos out that already shows this. So I'll just see if I can link those into the description here and re-upload this. So I hope this helps you guys out and figures things out. And I'll make another short video once I get this converted, showing the last production mod that I have for the cows and the chickens and the sheep. I'm only going to show you the cows because that's what I've got in game. So until then,